oh my God. So then it clicked in my head. I'm like, the mutual friend that we had on Snapchat was his ass. That's how they came up in my quick ad. It was him, like. Okay, y'all, so I said I was gonna do a story time, so I'm gonna do. Okay, well, you can tell by the title of the video, I'm doing a story time when I got cheated on. And it's whatever, I'm a thug now, so you know, I be tricking, and I'm just letting you stop. But we gonna name my ex, we gonna name him Zach. And I'm gonna name the girl that he cheated with, I'm gonna name her Asia, but I'm gonna write that down because I don't think I remember her name. No, I can't name her Asia. I gotta name her Thing One because okay, no, I'm gonna name her Thing One. Her friend name gonna be Thing Two because them hoes was getting on my nerves, but it's whatever. Really, it was Thing Two getting on my nerves. It really wasn't the girl he cheated on me with. But anyway, once upon a time not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. No. So Zach was like my brother friend or whatever. Like I had met him through my brother or whatever. But when I first met him, he had a girlfriend, so he wasn't nothing to me. Like I didn't really pay him no mind. And then y'all, so a little bit of time went by, and when I met him, he had a girlfriend, and him and his girlfriend wound up breaking up. When they had broke up, he had told my brother, he was like, I like somebody. My brother was like, who you like? And he was like, your sister. My brother was like, my sister? He was like, yeah. So my brother pretty much told me or whatever, but like, I really wasn't paying him no mind. So I'm just like, he like me, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, it's really nothing serious to me, nothing that deep to me or whatever. So me and him, we was friends for a little minute before we became boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, he was really supposed to be on some, like, brother type shit to me. But I don't know, like, I guess not, because he became my boyfriend, so he became my boyfriend or whatever. We was going strong, like, and then, like, something happened, and he wound up, I ain't gonna say he got put out of his family's house or his people's house, but he pretty much, I guess he didn't want to stay there no more, or something happened, and he wound up moving with my brother. You know, at the time, you know, my brother, he lived with me, so, I mean, wouldn't it make sense to make you my boyfriend? Like, we live in the same house, I'm gonna see you every day. Like, you gotta be my boyfriend. Like, it's no point in me saying no. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, let's do it. So he became my boyfriend. I spent like 24/7 with this man. Like, if we wasn't, and then he was a grade higher than me. So like, we went to 2 different schools. So it's whatever. So anyway, me and him, we started dealing with each other. We was going strong, like, or whatever, like that. I feel like we was going strong just because for the simple fact that, like, we lived in the same house. I ain't even gonna lie, like, some of my friends was jealous. They was like, girl, your boyfriend stay with you? And I'm just looking at them like, yeah, he do stay with me, but it's not like he stay with me. Like, he stay with my brother. Like, at the time, my people didn't even know that me and him was like boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, they just thought we was all friends. No, that was my nigga. That was my nigga. Anyway, so me and Zach was going strong. So a time rolled around where, like, Zach was finna move to a whole nother state. I'm like, bro, like, what? Like, he was like, oh, I'm moving and this and that. And he had told me or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, well, we might as well break up if you moving, because you moving to a whole nother state. I'm not about to see you. Ain't no point of us staying together. Like, we might as well break up. So he was like, no, I don't want to break up. I don't want to break up. We should just stay together. I'm going to come down here on the breaks. I'm going to be here all the time. There's no point of us breaking up. So I'm like, okay. So he just stayed my boyfriend or whatever like that. Mind y'all, I told him, let's break up, because it was going to be long distance. I was barely going to see him. None of that. So I'm like, it's no point. We might as well break up. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I low-key wanted to break up with him. Not because I didn't want to be with him no more, but it's because of the fact, like, I was just going to high school. Like, I've been to meet new niggas. I'm a cheerleader. I'm definitely trying to be off the leash. But he was like, no. And it's just like me being me, trying to be loyal. I just said, okay, trying to be a good little girlfriend, trying to hold him down, have his back. So he went. So we was cool. So, like, when he first left, me and him, we used to be on FaceTime. We used to be on the phone all day. After I used to get out of school, we used to be on the phone all day. I'd come home, probably take a nap, take a shower, eat dinner, do my homework, whatever like that. And then we'd be on the phone, like, all night. Fall asleep on the phone all night, y'all. Like, we did this every single day. Like, from the day he moved Like we kept it going, like on the phone every day, talking every day. So y'all, and then this back when Kick was popping. So we was on the phone or whatever. So me and him used to be FaceTiming, and then one night, all of a sudden, this man telling me he going to bed at like 8 o'clock. You're not going to bed at 8 o'clock. Like, nobody goes to bed at 8, especially me and you. Me and you on the same time schedule. Like, me and you, like, boy, you ain't going to no bed at no 8 o'clock. But I just let it slide. Like, he just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if he said he going to bed or he don't feel good or something. I don't know. Something he said, some lie he said to get me off the phone. So pretty much he just kept doing that. Like, he kept saying, like, he going to bed, he going to bed, he going to bed. He just stuck to that lie. So I just let him do it. Like, it's whatever. So y'all, one day, like, if you use Snapchat, you know, like, when you have mutual friends, people come up as quick ads when you got, like, mutual friends. So I used to add all my quick ads because 9 times out of 10, I used to know them. So I came across this one girl. I see her name. Her name say Thing One. That wasn't her real name, but you know, I gave her a fake name. Her name say Thing One, so I added her. But I didn't know who she was. I didn't pay no mind. I never really watched her story. I still don't watch people's stories to this day. So I never really, like, kept up with her. Didn't really know who she was. Never really cared to figure out who she was. I just thought maybe I knew her. And I seen her one day. I'm like, oh, I don't know this girl. So I just kept it pushing. Now, y'all remember this. So maybe like I don't even want to say 2 weeks. Maybe like a week or a couple of days later, Thing Two added me. Now, she added me. I ain't know her. She added me, so I added her back. But I didn't know who she was. Like I said, I let it go. Never knew who these girls was. So one day, like I said, me and him was dating. This was back when Kick was popping. So one day, he changed his profile picture. And it was like a dude. And he was like in a movie theater with a girl on his back. And it was the back of them. And then his Kick name was like Happy Birthday Thing One. So I'm like, who's that? Like I know some of your cousins. I don't know all your cousins, but I didn't know you had a cousin named Thing One. Like, who is that? Come on now. So I went to go click on a picture to see who the girl was, like on the back, like who it was. I go click on the picture. I clicked on it. He came up. So I'm like, okay, so he changed the picture. So I text him, like, yo, who is Thing One? And I think he lied. I don't know if he said it was his friend or his cousin. Something he lied about. He changed it after that anyway. So something he lied about. So I had told my brother, I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I think something off with Zach. Like, I feel like Zach cheating on me. And he was like, why you think that? You can't just go around accusing people of cheating on you if you ain't got no evidence. I'm like, I know he cheating, like, whatever. So it was like winter break or whatever. We came down for winter break. And he stayed with us for winter break. I don't even think he went home to his people. I think he came home straight to us. Like, so I ain't even gonna lie. I was happy he was coming home, but it was a lot of stuff wasn't adding up. You getting off the phone early. You didn't change your Kick name. You acting weird. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So one day, he was on FaceTime with me. And I think he was in the room with his cousin or his friend. Somebody was on FaceTime. He gets up. Zach got up and went to the bathroom. And his homeboy leans in the camera. Like, the camera was, like, on the bed. I mean, the phone was on the bed like this, I'm assuming. He leaned in the camera like, hey. I'm like, what? He like, he cheating on you. I'm like, he cheating on me. He like, yeah, he cheating on you. And he started giggling a little bit. And I'm like, and I just got quiet. I ain't really say nothing. So when Zach was coming back to the room, when he's coming back in the room, his homeboy kind of like just went on playing the game. And I be trying to tell y'all homeboys be telling on y'all feel like these girls be gossiping. No, these niggas be talking, baby. So he said what he said. So I'm like, okay. But I didn't tell my nigga about it. My whole thing is, if you cheating, you cheating. You know, I'm going to catch you. And God was on my side. So yeah. So imagine from the time he left up until now, the FaceTime calls are short. He didn't change his Kick name to some Thing One name. Got her name on there. Had her profile, his profile picture was him and her. Then he tried to change it. Yeah, all of that happened. Then I didn't have this homeboy say he cheating on you. All this woo stuff going on. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. But like I said, I didn't say nothing. I just kept that shit kept it play, kept it pushing. So he come home for the break. Like, he all happy and stuff. I'm ready to see you. So He touched down. He touched down in the city. All I know is he came through the door. I'm in the kitchen, sitting on the counter. He came through the door or whatever. He tried to come up and hug me. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like, I ain't really hug him. Like, I kind of gave him the cold shoulder, like, ugh. Because, boy, you probably doing something you ain't got no business. I don't know what you doing. And when he came through the door, I ain't even gonna lie, like, y'all, it's like I felt like something wasn't right about him. Something was different about him. Like, when he came back, if you know, you know. And I feel like most females know. You can kind of tell when your dude cheating when he ain't doing something right. Because if you feel like your nigga cheating, 9 times out of 10 he's cheating. I don't care what nobody say, he's cheating. If I feel like you cheating, you cheating. So yeah, so he tried to hug me. I didn't really want to hug him. You know, I kind of gave him like one of them shoulder hugs. Like, I didn't really want to hug him. So a little bit of time go by. Because he back and stuff, we went out with my pops or whatever. And when we went out together or whatever like that, we was at, I think, Buffalo Wild Wings. Because it was me, him, my brother, my stepmom, and my dad. So I think we went to like Buffalo Wild Wings, something like that. And I was like, let me see your phone. Like, trying to make it seem like I'm going to take a picture with him on his phone. I'm not. Because I'm trying to see what's in that phone. Because you think I'm stupid. So, no, I ain't even trying to go through the phone. I just want to see what he's going to give me the phone. I ain't trying to go through the phone. I'm lying. Because I didn't go through the phone. I said, let me see your phone. And he was like, hold on. Like, let me go to the bathroom real quick. My whole thing is, boy, you got to go to the bathroom. You can't leave your phone out here. Like, you're not gonna go in there and take pictures. You're not no girl. Like, you don't be snapping it up how we be snapping it up. So you can leave your phone out here. What do you need to take in the bathroom for? Red flag already. So I knew his password, I think, before he left. But when he came back, it wasn't the same password. So he was like, let me go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom. So I'm thinking in my head, like, this nigga's definitely cheating on me. Like, I already knew you were cheating, but now you won't let me see your phone. You're definitely cheating. So, but I was trying to see what was up, and he let me know what was up when he didn't give me that phone. I knew what time it was. So I'm like, okay, he don't want to give me the phone. Cool, don't give me the phone. So he come back out. Then he talking about something here. I'm like, boy, I don't want that phone. He's talking about something here. You was asking for it. Here you go. No, because whatever was in that phone you didn't want me to see, you didn't took your little behind to that bathroom and deleted it, and you don't think I know. Like, come on, that's like the oldest trick in the book. Like, I know what you did. You went to the bathroom, you deleted in that phone whatever you didn't want me to see, and then you brought it back to me. Nigga, I don't want that phone no more. So I low-key got like a little bit of attitude, like, or whatever. So I'm trying to play it off though, because I don't want my stepmom and my dad to be like, what's wrong with you? Like, I didn't want to kill the mood. So I went on about my little day or whatever. So we go home. And he's trying to like talk to me, but I'm giving him a cold shoulder. But I'm still talking to him because I did miss him. But I'm like, I know you cheating on me. Like, I'm not stupid. So I'm sitting on the bed, but I'm sitting like this way. And he's sitting like in front of me. So I'm on Snapchat. He like right here in front of me. And I do like a little video like that. And I posted it on Snapchat. And thing two is the homegirl or the girl he was cheating on me with. So thing two slides up, like 5 minutes later, I get a notification for thing two. I'm like, what she want? Like, I already didn't know who she was. And I'm like, what she want? So I seen it and she was like, hey, is that Zach? I'm like, and who are you? And she was like, no, I'm just asking, is that Zach? And I'm like, no, I'm just asking, who are you? Because you asking about my man and I don't know who you is. So what's up? And I said, who are you? And then she was like, yeah, I'm thing two. I'm like, okay. And I said, well, yes, this is Zach. Why? And she was like, oh, well, I didn't know y'all still talk. I'm like, girl, what you mean you didn't know we still talk? Like, baby, when did we ever, like, stop talking? What do you mean? What are you saying? So she was like, oh, he been messing with my friend. I'm like, who's your friend? And she was like, thing one. I'm like, oh, my God. So then it clicked in my head. I'm like, the mutual friend that we had on Snapchat was his ass. That's how they came up in my quick ad. It was him, like. So I'm just sitting there like, what? So I'm texting her. I'm like, you for real? She's sending me all, because you know me, I'm not just going to just believe no hoe, because hoes be hating. And you know hoes be want your man. So I'm like, you got screenshots? Like, you got something? Because I got to show him something when his ass get up, because he didn't fall asleep. And I'm texting her. I'm in that phone, text her. I'm getting all the tea. I'm like, send me everything you got. He on FaceTime, send me that. He texting her, send me that. Let me see all that. This girl got screenshots of them being on FaceTime, screenshots of their messages. They didn't did shit. I'm like, what? Okay, so he sleep. I let him sleep too. Like, I ain't even wake him up or nothing. I got all my information that night. So the next day we get up or whatever, because it was the weekend. I think he was going home the next day or something. I don't know. But like he get up or whatever, and I'm sitting on the, like, I'm not in my room no more. I think I was sitting on the steps. I was on the steps, and he come down the steps or whatever. Like, I think he tried to like rub up against my shoulder. Something he tried to do, and I slightly don't touch me. So I'm sitting on the step. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. And he was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. And then my brother was like, don't do that. You acting off. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, something is wrong with me. I said, do you know? I said, who's staying too? He said, what? I said, who's staying too? He was like, huh? I'm like, you can hear. So he like, oh, like that's like one of the homies, like one of my friends, some lie bullshit ass like he had came up with. I said, okay. I said, well, she told me you talked to her friend. And then he was like, no. I'm like, you don't? You don't talk to her friend? Mind y'all, I got screenshots of them being on FaceTime. I got it all. So, baby, go ahead and lie. This why you been going to bed at 8 o'clock? Because you on the phone with this hoe. That's why you been saying you been going to bed, because you falling asleep on the phone with her. I'm not stupid. And my whole thing is, what I want him to understand, I'm mad because I told you let's break up. I said, let's break up. Here we go. Being in a whole nother state from you, still trying to be loyal. What was I being loyal for? And I'm a cheerleader. Y'all know how we get, man. Stop playing. Anyway, so pretty much, so he did what he did. He said what he said. I felt how I felt. So I had told my brother, like, nah, like, he a cheating ass nigga. Like, I don't want him no more. I don't want him no more. So my pops come down and says we all get in the car. So I get in the front seat. It's like it was something in the front seat that my dad needed to take. I think it was like a fork or something that he needed to take in the house. So he's like, hey, can you take it in the house? And Zach was like, oh, I'll take it for you. I was like, so I'm sitting in the front like, oh, nigga, now you trying to be nice. You trying to be nice now. Because you know you done messed up. Now you trying to kiss some ass, boy, whatever. So I'm sitting in the front seat. So my pops, he passed it to me. When he gave it to me, I had looked over my shoulder and I was like, I threw it to his ass. So he looking at me and my brother looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm just like, nah, he got me messed up. So like, nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Zach does acknowledge me in front of my pops, but he don't do it like that. But he do it sometimes, not like all the time or whatever. Cause like me and him, we was kind of on the low with the relationship shit. So we dropped him off at home, y'all. This man got out the car, opened my door, and hugged me. Like, he don't ever do that in front of my pops. Like, he ain't never did that in front of him. So when he did that, like, I'm like, yo, this nigga fucked up. Like, he know he fucked up. Like, he know I'm done. Because I was quiet the whole ride. We was taking him home. I was quiet as fuck. We was taking him to his aunt house because he ain't stay in the city no more. But I was quiet as fuck the whole ride home. So, like, I go to my mama's house. So my pops sent me to my mama's house. Me and my brother to my mama's house or whatever. So we get over there, whatever. Then, like, he blowing my phone, y'all. Like, soon as we dropped him off, he blowing my phone up, like, texting me, like, I'm sorry. Like, he was like, I don't even want her like that. I been stopped talking to her. Me and her wasn't on nothing like that. She lying. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, well, how is she lying? Like, the screenshots on the phone, like, I already seen them. Like, you falling asleep on the FaceTime. Like, it's something, like. Even if you seeing y'all in a relationship, it's something because you on FaceTime with this hoe. And then you had this hoe as your kick picture, bro. Like, you weird as fuck. So, he like, it wasn't like that and this and that. And then thing two hit me back up like, her homegirl want to talk to me. I'm like, talk to me for what? Like, if we get nothing to talk about, like, simple. Like, I don't want him no more. I'm off that. So, she still want to talk because she want to hear my side. Like, she said he been lying to her. So, we get on the phone. So what I did was, me and her, we talking on the phone, and she like, oh, he said y'all had been broke up and y'all was no longer dealing with each other. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, obviously, you know, he's lying. Well, he lied because he was just at my house. He's lying. And don't get me wrong, he was cool with my brother. So of course he's gonna be coming to my house, but no, that was still my nigga. That was always my nigga. Like, he's lying. So she was like, oh, well, he said I broke up and this and that. I'm like, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Like, he said a lot about you too. Like, the same way he was telling you shit, like saying like shit wasn't valid with me, he was saying shit wasn't valid with you. He was making it seem like, he really tried to make it seem like that girl was a groupie. I knew the girl wasn't no groupie though. I ain't no dummy. So so me and her was on the phone, and she was telling me everything they did, like down to everything they did. I'm talking about they was doing some things, and she told me, so I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this thing got me. So After that, me and her was on the phone. So what I did was, and I don't think it was me being messy. My whole thing is you got me in the middle of this. So now you gonna fix it. You made that bed, you gonna lay in it. So I'm on the phone with her. I tell her, like, the whole time you're on the phone, he blowing me up. Like, I'm so sorry. I love you. I want to be with you. I don't want to be with her. Da, 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 da. Like, Erica, like, I'm for real. I'm like, boy, whatever. So after all of that time went by, me and her being on the phone, he texting me. I'm like, fuck that. I'm about to three-way us. Like, nigga, you can lie to me when you by yourself, and you can lie to her when you by yourself, but you can't lie to both of us when we both right here. So what I did, I called him. I told her to mute herself. I'm like, hey, I'm going to put him on the phone. You going to mute yourself, and I'm going to let you hear everything he's saying. And I don't care if that made me messy. No, because I want to get to the bottom of this, because you're not going to keep playing me and her. Like, come on now. So he get on the phone. We on the phone or whatever. We talking. And he was like, I was never even feeling her like that. I wasn't trying to mess with her like that. It wasn't nothing like that. It was never that serious. Like, yeah, I did talk to her, but it wasn't this. It wasn't that. It wasn't this. Da, 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 da. He was saying all this BS, right? Like, look. So I guess she got mad. Like, when she heard what he was saying to me on that phone about her, she got mad. She unmuted that phone so quick. So she was like, what? Zach, are you serious? What? Like, you a pathological liar? You a liar? I'm like, so me being me, I just mute the phone. I let them go at it, because I'm not about to, like, be in the middle of that. Like, y'all can argue. I'm not arguing with him. I don't want this nigga no more. Like, I don't want him no more. She can have him. I'm not arguing with him no more. So I mute the phone. They arguing, like, y'all. I'm talking about they going back and forth. I just hung up the phone. And then he tried to call me. I'm like, I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more, because I told you, let's break up before you left. You thought because you was in another state, you was going to play me and I wasn't going to find out. Let me tell you something. The way the internet works, today, baby, you can get caught up about anything. Don't post nobody. Don't add nobody. I feel like if you're going to cheat with somebody, don't even be following the girl you cheating with. Don't even do that. Like, don't do that. That's dumb. And the whole time, like, he was really trying to figure out, like, how did she find out about this? How did she find out about this? Baby, the power of Snapchat. Me and her had mutual friends. That thing said quick add. So yeah, we added each other, and that's what it was. And it was meant for me to find that out. But my thing is, I already knew he was cheating on me before I got the evidence. I just needed to prove it to my brother, because my brother was like, you can't say he cheating on you if you ain't got no proof. Like, you can't just be doing that. You sound crazy. You gonna look crazy. I'm like, I know he cheating on me. So I know he cheating on me. And I know he cheating on me. And she know that. I just gotta prove it to you. So I showed my brother. My brother just shook his head. Like, I said, I told you. And ever since then, like, me and him, we did eventually talk again. But I never took him serious after that. I'm gonna be real. Like, he might not have known then I didn't take him serious, but he definitely gonna know now when he see this video. I never took him serious after that. And I'm not saying I cheated on him, but I just said, no, I never cheated on him. But when me and him started talking, I never wanted to get back in a serious relationship. I just kept it simple. Like, it really wasn't nothing. Like, I really didn't. And I kind of, like, that situation kind of made me, like, fall out of love with him. Like, I really wasn't feeling him the same way. And then, y'all, when I tell you, but I had got my karma back on him, and I didn't even know I had got my karma. But a little bit after that, I had low-key got my karma back, because I had dated one of his friends. But it's a plot twist to that story. Like, I'm going to do a story time on that, too. I had talked to one of his friends, but I didn't know it was his friend until I found out a little bit later. But it is what it is, baby. You know what I'm saying? One thing about karma, she gonna do her job. Karma don't miss no block. So, yeah, but that's the end of my story time, though. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.